Emma, thanks for taking the time to meet with me today. You know, one of the best things about our Silly Putty ticket packages is how flexible they are. We can fully customize and mold them to fit your specific needs to help you increase your sales. For instance, how many local salespeople do you have?
We currently have five local salespeople.
Okay, five local salespeople. How many key accounts does each salesperson have?
I'd say they each manage about 10 key accounts.
About 10 key accounts each. What dollar size is an important account for you?
Our average sale is usually right around $10,000.
$10,000. That's a great baseline. So, with that in mind, how important is new business to your salespeople?
Oh, it's incredibly important. We're always trying to grow.
Incredibly important. Absolutely right. So when your reps are going after that new business, what is their primary method? Are they mostly cold calling or going networking and to events?
It's a mix of both, really. But getting a prospect to actually commit to a meeting is getting harder and harder.
I hear that from sales VPs all the time. Knowing that it's getting harder to secure those meetings, do you have a strict plan that's designed to get new business each month?
No, not really. We try, but there's no strict plan in place.
That makes sense. And it's exactly where I can help. You know, Emma, it's always tough to get salespeople to focus on new business. A lot of times, they just want to take a prospect out for a quick lunch. But think about spending an afternoon at our golf tournament. You have 4 or 5 hours of uninterrupted time with a prospect in a premium setting, and that's when's the last time you had a really memorable lunch, anyways?
It's been a while, that's for sure.
Exactly. And at a typical business lunch, you're constantly interrupted by waiters, the environment feels rushed, and it's hard to build a genuine, relaxed connection. But with our golf packages, you're giving your prospect a true VIP experience. You get to walk the course together in a beautiful outdoor environment, which totally changes the dynamic of the conversation, doesn't it?
It definitely would. People love an excuse to get out of the office.
They really do. And by using our silly putty ticket packages, you can get your reps to focus on new business and you can easily keep track of it. For example, the first step is to have each of your five salespeople identify in writing to you which new prospects are key to them. That wouldn't be too difficult to do, would it?
No, that wouldn't be difficult at all.
Now, most of my clients have told me the key to building business from new prospects is developing a good rapport with them, usually through constant contact. How effective do you think 4 or 5 hours at our event would be at building a relationship?
I think that would be highly effective.
You're exactly right. In fact, look at one of my clients who has enjoyed a lot of success with our packages. So, with that in mind, would it be asking too much for five of your salespeople to just spend one afternoon a month with a key prospect at our event?
No, one afternoon a month is definitely reasonable.
I agree. So, let's look at how that breaks down. Our season is about 6 months long. If each of your five salespeople took just one key prospect a month, each salesperson would bring in six new prospects per season. Of those six, how many do you think would end up as customers?
Conservatively, probably just one.
Yeah, let's be conservative. Go with just one. If each of your five salespeople converted just one of those six prospects into a new customer, that's five new deals. Since you mentioned earlier that your average sales around $10,000, those five new deals would generate you $50,000 in new business over that 6 month period. Now, a premium season ticket package that meets all of our needs of your company costs of $10,000. So if you subtract that $10,000 investment from the $50,000 in new business, that's a net total of $40,000 in revenue. Do you see how I arrived at that number?
Yes, the math makes perfect sense.
Great. Now, based on that math, I recommend we get you set up with this package today. All we need is a 20% deposit, which is just $2,000, and we can get your account activated. Which credit card would you like to use?
This sounds good, but none of my clients are really big golf fans.
I completely understand uh, why you would think that, but realistically, you don't need every client to be a golf fanatic. Our packages include full access to premium hospitality tents. Honestly, half the people out there aren't even watching every single golf shot, anyways. They're there for the open bar, high end catering, and the elite networking. Out of all the potential accounts, don't you think each rep could find just one prospect a month who would simply enjoy that level of VIP treatment?
Yeah, when you put it in that way, they probably could find one.
Exactly. So let's go ahead and get this set up. Do you prefer Visa or MasterCard?
Well, before I commit, let me talk to my business partner first to see what he thinks.
I completely understand needing to run it by your partner. When do you think you'll be able to talk to him next?
I'll see him tomorrow morning at the office.
Okay, tomorrow morning. What do you think he'll say?
I think he'll like to return on investment, but he might be worried about spending the 10,000 upfront.
And if he's worried about the upfront cost and says no, what will you do?
Well, I'm the VP of sales. If I think it will bring on 50,000 in new business, I'll probably just tell him we have to do it.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Why don't we do this? Let's go ahead and reserve your package today with just the 2,000 deposit. If you talk to your partner tomorrow morning and he absolutely hates the idea, just call me by the end of the day tomorrow and I'll completely refund your deposit. You have zero risk. Does that sound fair?
Yes, having that guarantee sounds very fair. Let's do it.
Fantastic. I'll get the paper started right now. Do you want to put it on a corporate card?